Friends, I am Ankit and welcome to my channel. I am here with my weekly predictions for gold and silver. What a week it was for gold and silver. Uh, a drop early in the week and then what a recovery towards the end, and it closed. Both of them have closed, recovering completely from the lows which it has achieved. And the candles with the green candles, the gold has closed at around 1780. So if you recall my last week's analysis, I had shared below 1783 I will be considering as a weak signal. I will be considering that it is gold is in bearish territory and it is going to drop below 1700 and 1670 levels. So it exactly achieved it and it went towards 1670. Below 1670 levels also it has achieved. And now after the recovery, the first target, because I was bullish, I had expected it to hit 1780. It exactly achieved it towards the close of the week. Now let's see what lies there. Those who are new for the channel, those who are new to the channel watching this video for the very first time, you can scroll and watch my previous video, then find the accuracy of the uh, predictions. And also I share my weekly and daily analysis for Dow Jones, Nasdaq, uh, FTSE, DAX, Nifty 50 and gold and silver. So you don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned with the latest updates. Now let's move towards the weekly analysis. Now look at this. This is the monthly candle for, this is the monthly chart for gold, and if you see, it has already come back in this downward trending channel, which is there, in which gold has traded for quite some time now. It is almost close to a year since it has been trading in this channel after achieving the high here at around 2100 levels. Now it has again come back to these levels. So almost if you see, this is the red candle it has formed. Now 1770 levels again will provide a good support. Let me show you here. We are going to look at different time frames. I am going to give you the levels again, so stay tuned, watch the videos till the last. So 1770 is again going to give it a support. Now look at this, the levels which it has achieved, 1670. Now this is the range in which I expect that gold might fall again. Within next couple of weeks, we might see gold again coming back to this zone. So this zone is something which might act as a reversal zone. We have seen reversal here. We have seen, this was the time when it tried to breach it, and then after that, what a rise, what a strong bull. So again, I will be watchful of this range between 1770 to 1670, and it might try to come back between these levels. This appears on the monthly candle. At the same time, on the monthly candle, I will be expecting it to go long only after 1817, and then you can stay long for the rest of the week, rest of the month. Now whether it could go till there or not, let's have a closer look from the weekly charts. Now what does the weekly chart say? So see, after opening flat, it did drop here towards the beginning of the week, and now let me draw it more accurately. So this is the channel in which now gold is trading. So mostly now 1803 is something which I will be looking forward to. If 1803 is broken this week, then only I will consider it as a good buy towards 1817, and once 1817 is taken, I will be expecting 1833 again to provide it a good resistance. But till the time it is below 1803, I will expect it to drop again towards this zone and hit 1743 and below levels. Possibly this is going to happen, and that is what we can see on the weekly chart, and this is what the levels we can see from the weekly charts. What it did is, the drop this week formed this pattern and formed a channel for gold to trade in. So this is what it appears on the weekly charts. Now look at the daily candles. Now this was the beginning of the week, and then what a rise for the rest of the days and closing this. So from here, possibly, as I said, 1803 is something which I will be watchful for, and from 1803 we can again expect it to drop, and if it continues or breaks past 1803, then I will be expecting 1807 levels. The exact accurate levels I am going to give towards the uh, end of this analysis, but let's confirm the prediction with the help of the indicators. Now look at these various lines, the colorful lines here. These are the moving average lines, 20, 50 and volume weighted moving average lines. So this resistance lies at around 1780 to 90 levels, rather I will say 1790 levels might see a good resistance. Then after that, as I said, here it is going to give you a resistance at around 1820, and that is what I said, 1817 if it crosses, then I will be turning bullish and I will be expecting gold to rise for towards the end of the month. That might happen if it doesn't fall back again below 1743, then and then only. So it appears the case from this daily chart. And also looking at this, Arun is very much neutral. The average student, this sudden drop has got this average students again towards 25 levels, which is a considerably high level and might be indicating that. And look at this detended price oscillator, it has hit a bottom here, now trying to again enter into a green zone, possibly little scope left, but might happen or might not. And look at the stochastic has hit a bottom here with the drop, now again trying to enter into an overbought position. So possibly a rise for next couple of days, where we might see gold hitting around 1800 plus levels. 1803 is something which I'll be expecting, and after that we can see that it might drop and it can come back again in these levels. And look at the MACD. The MACD is trying to cross over, and if it does crosses over, then we can expect that possibly it might try to again hit towards 1817, 1833 as the next levels. So considering this, see the RSI for the gold, the daily RSI, where it is gone, it has hit the bottom here, and now it is in a very much comfortable level. So this is I have showed you in previous analysis also that see these levels for gold, we rarely see gold going below 30 levels, the RSI of the gold going below 30 levels, and we definitely see a bounce back from there. So this is what gold has done. Considering this, let me try to give you the levels, and for me the prediction for the week is it might hit 1803, and you can still buy, and you can expect 1803 as the first target, and below 1780 I will expect 1770 to provide a good support, and if it fails to provide a support at 1770, then I will expect 1743 to definitely provide a support. So for me the range should be around 1803 to 1743 levels for the week. But for you to take any position above 1780, you can expect 1803 and take a target, you can profit from here. Below 1780, still I will expect 1770 as the first target. If it fails to hold 1770, then you can go short 1743. Below 1743, you can, as I have shared in my last week's analysis, below 1743 I will consider it as extremely bearish. I will expect this to drop further, if not this week, next week, and I will expect it to head again towards, this time if it breaks 1670, I will be expecting this time it to go towards 1640 and 1600 and below that levels also. So that is why it also, the number is of prime importance, and below 1770 you can expect 1743 levels. Yes, a strong long is suggested only if it crosses 1817. So 1803 to 1817, rather I will say this is going to be the target, and after that 1833. So once it goes past 1817 levels, you can definitely remain long for the rest of the month, around couple of weeks left. If it by chance if it crosses 1817, you can remain long, and we are going to again head towards 1860 and 1900 levels. You have to be careful with these, and it has to break 1833 definitely, then you can expect. So but yes, after 1817 you can remain long. I will be expecting 1833, 1860 levels also. So but possibly what I am looking forward to again, as I said last week, 1743 to 1803 is my expectation for this week for gold, and you can take your positions accordingly. Below 1743 you can remain short for the rest of the duration. It is going to hit 1640. Very strong comment, but you can mark my words. And now let's look at silver, what silver did. Similarly, silver, what a support at 2200 levels. Means this was something I missed as it happened just before market. So 2200 levels silver has achieved. Now look at the levels at 2200, why it is of prime importance. Similarly, why the way 1670 is of importance for gold, similarly 2200 is of importance for silver. Now look at this weekly chart, and on this weekly chart we can see silver taking support from 2200 levels. This is the third time in a row. And now also look at this chart for the weekly chart for the uh, silver. If you look at the weekly chart, the candle is still red and might continue a drop from here. So possibly that if it falls back, if it falls below 2350 levels, now if it drops below 2350, you can definitely remain short on silver. You can go on short on silver, and we can expect it to give you good profits towards the sell side, and we can expect it to hit 2260 and 2220 levels also. So this is what it appears on the weekly chart, but let's confirm our position with the help of monthly charts also and daily charts too. So see, this is on the monthly chart, and on the monthly chart we can again confirm the observation that 2200 is strong support. Monthly candle is red, and monthly candle is deep red. So for the next 2 week possibly it might again try to maybe rise a little and then continue towards 2200 levels. This is what, once 2200 is taken, it is going to go sharp, it is going to drop sharp. So be careful with this. And but look at the daily charts also. So daily charts here, it appears that it is trying to form narrowing triangle here with the mean at around 2360. And once, as I said, if it breaks past 2350, I will expect 2300 to provide a support. Below 2300 you can definitely remain short for the rest of the duration, rest of the August, and we can expect it to yield good profits for you towards sell side. At the same time, going past 2380 here, going past, I will say 2380, definitely you can expect it to hit 2450. So this is what it appears on the daily charts. But on the weekly charts, since the candle is red, and if it goes past 2425, then only we can expect it to head towards 2450 and 2500 levels also. So now let's have a look at the indicators. Silver is trading the lower side of the Bollinger Bands. Again, it has fallen. It has gone out of this lower side of the Bollinger Band towards the beginning of the week. Now it is again trading at these levels of where 2250 levels should provide it a good support. 2300 should provide a support, and above that it might try to recover a bit, and only long is recommended if it crosses past 2450. That is what it appears on the and it might get some good resistance at around 2550 levels, and below that we might see a resistance at around 2475 levels also. So this is what it appears. The Arun is neutral. Average to range has hit a high. See, the trended price oscillator is consistently trading in a red zone with a wide gap from the median that is at zero levels. It is a wide gap, so indicating there is still bearishness. It has, the stochastic has hit a bottom, trying to rise, and possibly if it continues to rise, then we can see uh, that silver might take it towards 2475. Else else, as it appears on the weekly chart, that we might see it dropping again. So look at the MACD lines trying to converge from here, and if they crosses over, then we can see definitely a rise. See, silver again, the RSI has hit a bottom, trying to rise from here. uh, Possibly this week is gonna be decisive, and considering this, let me write down the levels for you. So let me write down the levels for you. Considering the chart here, I will expect till the time it is below 2380. This is of prime importance for me. If it breaks 2380, sustains above it, my next target is towards 2433 levels, breaking which I will expect it to hit 2475 if it continues to be in this bull case. However, I expect rather I will expect it to remain below 2380. I will expect it to drop. What levels it could go? 2320 and 2260. So these are the levels. So see, I am giving you only rounded numbers mostly. Just try to take your positions accordingly. Plus minus 5-10 points. Always keep a cushion. Anybody who gives you an accurate number, uh, tw- let's say 23, 19.22, 23. See, all these numbers are of less significance. The profits which we make are significant, and we have to focus on at what levels we should close. Anytime you see it going nearby, try to close and take profit, and then re-enter again. Nobody stops you from re-entering. So trade wisely, and I will expect it to trade between these levels from 2433 to 2320, and if it breaks 2260 is also very much possible. About 23 I will 2433 I will expect I'll go bullish, and I will expect 2475, and after that 2550 is also possible. Anything is possible. These are markets. I am trying to give you the levels. Take your positions accordingly, friends, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. My Telegram channel description links are mentioned in the description. Don't forget to subscribe the Telegram channels if you want to make profit. If you have any query or comment, do post it here. I'll be happy to respond with the best of my abilities. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable week ahead.